Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is Friday, March 1st, 2019. My name is Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in this morning. All right, today we have the futures higher by 15.5 points to 2,800 per contract. What you're going to see here is the futures really took off when they reopened last night, and they really haven't looked back. Now they're pulling back just ever so slightly. We'll see how this plays out today. This has been a pullback week, so far the markets really have not been able to move higher, but nonetheless we're bumping against into some big daily chart resistance levels, and we'll see how this all plays out going into today's close. Tonight will be a very, very important close, so we'll see where we go. But in the meantime, we got lots of stocks in the news. We just had some economic data out there, personal income, personal spending, December core PCE. You can check it all out for yourself. What we care about is the charts. So let's get started here. We're going to start with the first stock of the day, VMW, reporting earnings last night after the closing bell. Stock really is not doing a whole lot, but it's up decently. Right now trading at 177.30. It's been a roller coaster ride, very, very choppy. So we'll see how this plays out once the opening bell rings. Stock did close yesterday at 171.81. Again, I do think VMware could get to probably 184, 185 today, but I don't see it exceeding that. So we'll see how this shakes out. We'll look at it once the opening bell rings. Let's take a look at Splunk. SPLK is the ticker symbol there. Stock right now is trading at 142.40, closed at 135.88. Great pop there. This is getting overbought though. So if you own it, trail the stop loss immediately. If you don't, leave it alone. Let's take a look at Workday. WDAY is the ticker symbol there. Stock is trading at $200.62, closed at $197.93. So you got a little uptick there for Workday. You're going to see last night after the close, you got a big spike to 208, but that has since come back down to earth. We'll see how this plays out. I could see this stock trading up again today if the market is strong. I don't see any real issue at Workday yet, but you never know what can happen after earnings. We'll look at it once the opening bell rings. Here's a stock that's getting absolutely annihilated today, NTNX, which is Nutanix. Stock is trading at 38.10. I'm going to have a level ready to go this morning once the opening bell rings. So you can see Nutanix. Look at that big fall. Yesterday it closed at $50.09. Now trading at 38.09. That is a monster drop. And again, we'll be looking at this one once the opening bell rings today. Let's take a look here at PSTG, which is Pure Storage chip play. Stock sold off really nicely after the close yesterday. Now it's gotten back to around $19.50, closed at $20.48. So it's down about $1 from the close. We're not going to make too much out of this one, but we will look at it and keep it on the radar today. Once the opening bell rings, we'll be focusing on these and others. Let's take a look at Marriott. MAR is the ticker symbol there. Stock is trading at 124.10, closed at 125.25. So this is down ticking a little bit. Again, I don't really see much upside from Marriott here. We'll look at it a little closer in a little while. Let's take a look at Dell. Dell is back. Right now the stock is trading at 56.25, closed at 55.82. So again, when you look at the daily chart here, just a new issue really. Not much we would do with it, but let's take a look at it once the opening bell rings. We'll see if there's something more to it. Let's take a look at 3D Systems. DDD is the ticker symbol here. Stock is trading at $14.45, closed at $14.12. So again, we'll look at this one once the opening bell rings. We're not seeing a great move. Let's take a look at Gap Stores, GPS. This is going to split up into two separate companies. Nice move here. Gap getting a big surge. Got up to $32 after hours yesterday. I think this can actually go to $35. So what I've calculated, the math that I've done, we're definitely into a little bit of an overbought condition, but two companies, lots of shorts in this. Short squeeze up to 35, highly, I think, very possible. Let's take a look at Nordstrom. JWN is the ticker symbol there. Stock right now is trading at 48.24, closed at 47.28. So it's upticked a little bit here. You can see in the after hours it got a nice big surge, has come back down. I don't know if there's much to do here in Nordstrom yet, but we will keep it on the radar. We'll see if it does affect some other retailers. Let's take a look at Foot Locker. That right now is catching a good bid. Foot Locker closed at $59.52, now trading at $67.40. Great little pop there for Foot Locker. I think 70 is a very big resistance level, or pierce of 70. So we'll see how that plays out. In fact, we got to 71 in the pre-market We'll see if it gets back to 70. A lot of resistance there for Foot Locker. Next up, we want to take a look at X-Ray. And what you're going to see here is this is trading at 47.30. Closed yesterday at 41.76. So great little pop there. I think you're going to probably run into some pretty good resistance around the 48.49 level. We'll see how it plays out once the opening bell rings. But nonetheless, good little morning surge. Tesla in the news again today. They came out with their big announcement yesterday. They also came out with some news saying that they're not going to be profitable this quarter or something along those lines. You can see the stock right now trading at 306.50, closed at 319.88. So again, a lot of support if it gets down, probably around the 275 level or so. I just don't think there's a whole lot you could do with the stock. 1 minute, it's up, next minute it's down. It's just a big volatile mover, and very little conviction these days on either side. Let's take a look at one more here. Autodesk, ADSK is the ticker symbol here. Great pop there. Stock closed at 163, now trading at 170. I think we're probably bumping up into some short-term resistance, but the trend is up on Autodesk. So again, we'll see how this plays out, but it's getting a little bit overbought. So if you own it, trail the stop loss immediately. We're going to look at some other equities once the opening bell rings as well. Let's move on to gold. Gold trading down today by $10.30 to $1305.80. So good little hit for gold on the downside. Let's take a look at the GLD. That's trading at 123.25. Closed yesterday at 123.99. So you got a little downtick there, but spot gold down about $11, about down $10 at the moment. Crude oil just down 16 cents today to 57.06 a barrel. If you take a look at the USO, that is trading at 11.92 a share. So again, we're not going to make too much out of it. Oil down a touch. Gold getting hit a little bit today. We'll see how this market plays out. Once again, if you haven't done so, come on over. Take that 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat room. We've had a really sensational 2019. We're going to look to keep that going right into the end of the year. With that being said, everybody, I want to wish you all a great trading day, and we will see you on the charts.